welcome to my channel. If you're any viewer, don't forget to subscribe to my channel and click on the notification bell for more updates. Also click on the like button. So I want to make a quick review and recap of the movie. The movie anticipating the movie we do watch from the famous Kunle Afolayan, which you normally drop mostly October 1. So I want to make a review of this movie called Anikulapo. So Kunle Afolayan is an highly anticipated movie, and Anikulapo started streaming on Netflix on the 1st of October. I know everybody was sat down to just watch. So Anikulapo is a movie that showcases the Yoruba culture while following a man running away from the clutches of death. It's produced and directed by Afolayan, but inspired by Ifayemi Elebumbo. So Anikulapo tells the story of Saro, a traveling clothes weaver, who was beaten to death for having an affair with the Alaafin's youngest wife, Arolake. After Akala, a mistress bed, gives him life again, Saro goes on the run with Arolake, hoping they can start a new life together. So there's a bed then that is called Akala. So that one do revive people to heart, according to the review of the movie when it was about to start. So they were like, there's a place they do dump dead people instead of being burying them. So sometimes the Akala bed will go to the place and just revive some people back to earth. So that was according to Ifa, which they said in the movie. So the cast of the movie includes K. Kazim, Shola Shibo Ale, Kunle Remi, Bimbo Ademoye, Taiwo Azan, Fetia Balogun, Adebayo Salami, Karim Adepoju, Muji Olaya, and Aisha Lawa, and so a lot of popular artists like Shinka Kodri and co. So as expected, Kunle Afolayan, a filmmaker who is a view in the beauty of movie production, directing and acting, did absolutely amazing work with Anikulapo. So Anikulapo is a beautiful film that introduces the global audience to the Yoruba culture, the dialogue, the narration, the characters, the details, and the quality were excellent. But in terms of the storytelling, maybe they could have cut short the film a bit. It was too long, it's around 2 hours, 22 minutes. So I think the film is just too long for it to be through that place, because there are some unnecessary stories. We barely managed to sit down through the end of the movie. It began to drag, and then when it finally ended, it was bland and left us on asking questions. So for instance, when the so-called Akala bed arrived to resurrect Saro, we weren't sure if the bed really want to make him alive, or if it was just Saro locks that got him out of the death trap. It would have been awesome if the significance of the mysterious bed was used more in the film. Also, why did Queen rape Anikulapo? We didn't understand how their love story evolved. We only saw her grab him on his way home, rape him, and the next thing, they had two of them. They took off their clothes, they have sex, like they have good time together. A totally unnecessary scene of nudity that ruined the movie. If you ask us, it wasn't until the third scene we saw them actually talk. Anyway, but it was being rated 18+, so I felt they are still on their right path, but just posting the nudity stuff is not really helping the movie. So by the way, people Ademoye owes her fans an explanation for going against her word in an interview earlier this year, where she said she will never do a role like that in this movie, like the movie took part in this movie. So, Osaro, why did Osaro open his eyes at the end? Does that miss it lives on? Because, he was killed by the New Oba, where he went to with his new wife. So, is it that this guy doesn't want to die, or the birds came again to just come and revive him again? So, it is worthy of note that the movie centered this lesson on greed. Right from the start, Saro gets a warning from men that don't bite more than you can chew. But human greed is very vicious and wouldn't listen until you are at rock bottom or your deathbed despite the warning. So it landed him in trouble before his death and even after he got a second chance at life. So we absolutely loved how Kunle Afolayan featured many veterans in the actor in the movie. A lot of veteran artists in the actor. Karim Adepoju Bawande, Taiwo Hassan Ogo, and others came through with the intelligent usage of idioms and proverbs, including the newbie Kunle Afolayan's daughter, Yemi Afolayan, who played the betrayed princess. Sorry. So I guess we'll be rating this movie. We'll be rating it 8/10. But it's a cool movie and it's really worth going to cinema and or go to Netflix to watch it. There are a lot of good scenes there, and the cameras and stuffs were so cool, and it feels so real in almost all parts of the movie. Kunle Afolayan does a lot of works before he drops out this film. So I guess this movie is cool, aside from just some few places where Saro, which was the husband of Aromoke, that when he died, he has to just come back alive again. They say that the guy can be dead almost all through, and also is it necessary for them to just put some scene in the movie which was not actually necessary? There was a king too that was not even talking at all. Is it necessary to take part in that movie? Actually, they're trying to just tell people what happened while the king was not really speaking. So I guess it's a nice movie. We can give it 8/10. So do not forget to subscribe to our channel if you're a new viewer. Thank you so much.